Hello, Virgo. This is your monthly Wheel of Fortune reading for March 2020. The Wheel of Fortune is a reading designed specifically to help you see where your opportunities lie for the coming month, opportunities for career advancement, opportunities in the romantic realm, whatever they might be, your opportunities to make your life better and to pursue your goals the way you want to pursue your goals. And hopefully, we'll tell you a little bit about how best to pursue them and what they might lead to as well. Now, Virgo, the main strategy I see you employing this month and the main kind of attitude you're going to be taking has to do with keeping things together, being the one that keeps things together. And you may have a little bit of a rough road, you may have some challenges, but if you are a part of a team, whether you're the leader of that team or you're just simply a part of the team, you may find yourself being the one who is helping to keep everyone on track, helping to keep everyone work together smoothly. I see a lot here that has to do with potentially having to do with finances, with health, with house and home specifically. And so this may have to do with your family or your home life. But that is going to be the main kind of standpoint that you have and that you're coming from. The main opportunity I see, one of the first opportunities I see coming up for you this month has to do and is represented by the Temperance card. And the Temperance in the tarot can be a little bit of a confusing card, a little bit enigmatic, unless you think about it just on the surface of being temperate, tempering things, keeping things out of extremes, keeping things from going to extremes, tempering your emotions, sometimes this can involve going on a diet, things like this, but you're going to have the opportunity to do that this month in a way that leads to a more stable home life, that leads to a more stable that leads to greater material security for you. As a part of this, you're going to find yourself very clear, very mentally clear. Please forgive any dog sounds that you hear coming through on your reading, Virgo. My friend's dogs, this is my dog friend who is here joining me. So if you hear any scratching dog sounds or woofing, then hopefully that will not influence what the cards have to say to you too much this month. Temperance is the main opportunity that you have, and this makes a lot of sense if you're going to be the one who's keeping everything together. If you have a very chaotic kind of home life, if the people in your home and your family are all busy, they're all doing their own thing, maybe sometimes they're at odds, maybe sometimes there's not a good fit going on here or there, because you're going to be in this mental mindset and you're going to have very clear understanding of what's going on, then you're going to be able to affect that greater security, okay, that greater material security. One thing leading to another here, I see you do have the opportunity, and it's going to be very clear to you that you have the opportunity to increase your material security, whether that has to do with your bank account or simply your home life. Building a stronger foundation, you're going to be the one who keeps the foundations in place, okay, and happy to do so. This may involve a situation in which you're getting everyone enthusiastic, or you're getting everyone on board about keeping the house together, keeping the house clean, or doing things together at home. It's the foundation of that material security that you're going to be addressing yourself to. And this is going to lead to a place of rest, healing, and recuperation. And so I could very easily see this storyline as being one in which a person is kind of playing that part of keeping all the different parts moving smoothly in a home. Again, whether it has to do with the logistics of the home or the family, and making sure there's a strong foundation there so that the home then remains and becomes a place where people can come and rest and recuperate and be a good nest for people, okay? I see you dealing with someone this month, a person in particular, who is going to put you through some kind of an evaluation. And this is a very strong figure, a very passionate figure, probably a male, not necessarily though, but that's the archetype that's represented as kind of a strong male energy, very passionate person, but in control of their passions as well. Okay, this is not somebody who flies off the handle a great deal. This may be it's kind of a rustic kind of individual. But whether this is a boss or this is your father or this is your partner, if this is maybe a romantic situation, maybe your partner may be kind of evaluating you in a sense, putting you through, kind of seeing you in a different light, taking a really good look at who you are and what you're about. Whatever the situation is, this is going to be very good. Okay, you're going to make very high marks in this evaluation. If this is a romantic partner, if this is somebody that you're with, then this kind of looking at you and who you are and what you're about, kind of letting the scales fall from their eyes a little bit, is going to put you both in a very happy place immediately, I think. And if this is more of a professional thing, I could also see this as someone coming in for a test, taking a test, and getting extremely high marks. But this is going to be a very good thing, so don't be too intimidated by this. I can also see this month, and this is probably going to be an ongoing opportunity for you this month, because you're going to be keeping things together, because you're going to be kind of struggling a little bit, but making it, day to day. This is going to be a day-to-day repetitive activity. I could see someone being offered a new job here, but I actually, more intuitively, I am seeing this as you just simply needing to consciously apply yourself and give effort every day. Okay, there's something you're going to be giving your effort to every day on a regular basis. This does have to do with your material life. This does have to do potentially with finances or with your material body, gaining a kind of mastery over that. But I actually see this, and you're just going to have to see how this plays out to you. Again, this reading is for the good opportunities, okay, and the good things that can come from you, that come for you. This is going to give you the opportunity to turn away from something. I could see this as someone getting over an addiction, perhaps, applying yourself to that day to day, gaining physical strength, okay, and being then able to just say, hey, we're not going to be doing that, being able to make a clean break from that. But whatever the circumstance is, again, I see a clean break, a turning away from something at the end of this, but it isn't a negative. It's something that you need to turn away from by applying that day-to-day effort and getting on top of it. Speaking of other people, and another opportunity I think that is involving other people, there is another person in your life, and this is somebody, probably a female figure, that is represented by the Queen of Swords here. But from what I'm seeing in the cards, and again, it may be male or female, someone who you might find a little bit caustic, a little bit difficult, somebody you might be a little bit intimidated by just because they have a sharp tongue, or somebody who has a little bit of power over you that they don't necessarily apply in the nicest of ways all of the time. You're going to have the opportunity to take some time away from this person, or to, at the very least, withdraw yourself from this person, withdraw yourself from this person's energy and kind of be in your own energy. That is going to lead to a situation in which you're dealing with someone who is much more nurturing and much more of a provider of good resources. Now, this could be the same person. This could be giving someone a break from you. Whether what they need a break from is probably themselves in relation to you, but you give that person a break from you. You give that person a break from whatever your relationship is with them. And I'm not encouraging anything dramatic here, but just kind of withdrawing your energy from someone who you think who you have some kind of a little bit of a caustic relationship with, who can be a little bit difficult from time to time at least, and then you may come back around and you find out that this person has now renewed and they've had a little bit of a change of heart, and they're kind of a new person. They're able to be more providing, more nurturing toward you. This may also be a situation, and if I'm speaking to a romantic situation in particular for some of you, you may be turning away from one partner who you have had some difficult, often maybe some arguments with, some little bit of bickering from time to time. You may be turning away from that person and going to someone new who is more nurturing and more, has a kind of a, is somewhat providing on a material level, not necessarily going to provide you with material wealth, but someone who has that aspect to their personality. They provide a comfortable material um, environment for you. So be on the lookout for that as well. So I think that's everything I have for you this month. Please feel free to refer back to this reading throughout the month if you think that something you've heard here might come up and be relevant. I hope something that I've had to say will be helpful to you. Again, this is Art Kozak, and I look forward to speaking to you again in the future.